Today we're diving into the Black-Eyed Susan Stakes, one of the best races for 3-year-old fillies, and I've got picks, pace projections, and value plays that you won't want to miss. This race will be run over the Pimlico Dirt on Friday the 16th, the day before the Preakness. It's a $300,000 purse and a 1.125 mile race. Looks like there's a 54% chance of rain and therefore a sloppy track, but I still think it'll be nice and warm at 86 degrees. To start, we got Liam's Map coming out of the one post. She's been pressing the pace, although her lone win did come in wire-to-wire fashion. It's her third back from a layoff, and she lost a pair slowly by 3/4 of her length in her last. I can definitely see her being a pace presence, but I don't know how she'll fare on the rail, as her lone try didn't go too well. She fired a 74 last out in the slop, so weather shouldn't be a problem. She's an exotic play at best for me. I just don't know if she wants to go this far. The coach, Dwayne Lucas, brings Princess Eliia to this year's race. Just like almost all of Lucas' trained horses, this one put plenty of races under her belt. She's raced 3 times in just over 30 days, so I'm worried she's not bringing her best. Although she did look great winning the Valley of Vapors, tracking the pace, before winning by a length and a quarter 2 races back. She's done her best work at a mile so far, so I'm keeping her off my ticket. Margies Intention. I think she'll be the one that ends up being the favorite here. It's a big class jump for her, but Cox said she's training really well. It's obviously a big step into graded company, but we think she'll like the 1.125 mile. And if that's true, I think she's one of the few horses that'll want to go this far. She paired 78 buyers in the last 2, which was very competitive in this field. And Brad Cox is winning at a 41% clip with dirt route starters first time off a trainer change. These connections always take a ton of money, but if I can get the 3-to-1 morning line, I take a real hard look at her. She'll be on all my tickets. Now let's talk about the morning line favorite with the cool name, Runnin' and Gunnin'. She was last out of the gate in the fantasy, but ended up closing 3rd behind Kentucky Oaks runners Simply Joking and Quiet Side. Although she was over 8 lengths behind those two, buying her career high 76 in her 7th lifetime start. I see others with more room for improvement, and losing Flavian Pratt to Margies Intention in this one is never a good sign. But with a lot of horses on or near the lead, her style could work here. But if she wins, I won't, because at 5-2, I really don't see much value. Kentucky Derby winner Junior Alvarado gets on board Kinsey Queen, another heavily raced horse with 11 career starts. She's won 2 of those, with one of them being the last race where she got a career and field high 83 buyer. She'll have to pass everyone but Replay and maybe even her to win, but she definitely's got a shot. I won't be playing her to win, but I will put her underneath my top plays. And if Alvarado uses the whip like he did in the Derby, well, the rest of these horses need to watch out. Godolphin known Paris Lily's both wins have been on the lead, and she beat Liam in the dust last out, buying a 75. She's another who's taking a step forward in class, but has been working really well with a bull in her last. And she's been working in tandem with Preakness runner Gosker. Brendan Walls said she's working a lot better than she did at any point of the year, and I'm really looking forward to seeing her actually. She'll have to improve again to get a piece, but she showed tactical speed in the past, and I think she can sit a good trip. She's ran the fastest race in the slop, so I don't think the weather will be a problem for her, and I'm going to put her on all my tickets. Let's take a look at Reply. She's a closer and has 2 lifetime starts and proven in both. She beat Moon Cash by a head in her last race, but has way more upside than that. It's a great sign that she improved her buyer while stretching out in distance. Her trainer, Brittany Russell, said she's a big grindy filly and there's no early foot in her at all. So like Kinsey Street, she'll be coming from the back. But she has a faster late pace rating than her, and Russell also said there's a little more improvement in her. Distance won't be an issue, and a little hint of pace setup wouldn't hurt. And I could see that happening. She's one I'll definitely use. Amar coming into the race as a stalker. It's her 3rd back from a layoff, and she barred a 74 last out, placing 5th in the Ashland Stakes. The race flow favored runners like her in that one, and she was still losing ground to the winners in the stretch. Granted, they were Kentucky Oaks runners, but I don't think she quite wanted to go this far. 2 back, she got the lead with 1/8 of a mile to go before being caught at the wire, and that was only at a mile. Maybe she needed it, being it was her first race back in over 3 months, and I think she's a talented filly, but she's not for me here. Moon Cash is going to have to find treasure in the stars if she wants to win this one. She is coming in off a career best 72 buyer, and both of her wins have come on or near the lead, so that's where I see her being placed. Reply beat her last out, but she didn't have the best trip, and I don't see much improvement left in this cycle. She'll probably lose a lot of ground being on the outside post position, and it's a big class jump for her. I'm not going to use her on my tickets. Quickly, before I get into my picks, if you like my analysis, it would really mean a lot if you like and subscribe. For my top pick, I'm going with Margies Intention. She's lightly raced, she's paired competitive figures in her last, and Flavian Pratt, who seems to have other good options in the race, is sticking with her. My value play is going to be Paris Lily. She's coming off a bullet work. She ran super in the slop if it rains and is versatile enough to be placed in a good spot. My exotics play is going to be Reply. She's improving in every start. She has the fastest lace pace rating, and she's trained by the red-hot Brittany Russell.